Good day everybody, my name is Awesomecrunch, welcome to Far Cry 5. Now I did a stream on this yesterday and we were having a hunt for Bigfoot, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be looking at all of the clues that we have as to the existence of Bigfoot for the moment. There may be more in the future because people are still searching for him and no one has found Bigfoot at the moment. Someone did upload a video of Bigfoot, but it was just in arcade mode, it seems like. So, for the moment there's no actual finding of Bigfoot, but there are plenty of clues around his existence, so we're going to be having a look at them today in this video, so I'll be taking you through all of them. If I missed one, then tell me. If new ones happen, then you can also tell me. I'll happily make more videos on it in the future. So if you're interested in keeping up to date on this Easter egg, seeing if we do eventually find it at some point, which I'd love to, then stick around, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll be doing more Far Cry 5 in the future. So if you arrive at Dickie Dansky's hut, you'll get the Prepper Stash mission, where you have to go and find Dansky, who has gone off to go and find Bigfoot, because as he says in this manuscript, he's been obsessed with Bigfoot since he was a teenager, and he had a summer job as a counsellor at a nearby camp taking care of 12-year-olds and stuff. So that mission takes you up that cliff, and you go around, and then you hear loads of roars on your way up, and there's loads of blood everywhere, and then you get to a cave and there's loads of dead people, and I'll take you there in a minute. But essentially you get the keycard to this hut, which is where Dansky lived, and he has a map with lots of pictures pinned to specific locations on the map. The map scaling is a little bit off because there are roads on there and footpaths on there that aren't there on the map, so it's a little bit bigger scale or more in-depth scale. That's not actually how the game is, but some of these pictures do actually line up to where the pictures are taken. For example, this one is taken on the riverbed, and you can see that there is a river there. This one is taken next to a mountain, and I'll take you there in a minute. There is some sort of mountain there. And you can see Bigfoot in all of these, or supposedly Bigfoot. But most interestingly, there is Dick Dansky's Bigfoot foot. And when you do the mission, the foot is here, but for some reason it's not here. If I just realised that. The foot is not here, which is a slight problem, but I'm sure I'll be able to get a screenshot for you. And there's the camera that he would use to film Bigfoot, I guess. So this is his hut, and today I'm just going to be going to the different various locations that he has pointed out there to be possible Bigfoot sightings, and also some sightings that have been found by Reddit users on the Bigfoot subreddit for Far Cry. So we'll go and have a look around and see if the Bigfoot evidence is still there from the Dansky mission, because it might have despawned because it's been a while since I did the mission. But I'm hoping to be able to find some Bigfoot footprints which have been found by someone else on the Reddit page as well, which were around in this area here, in this muddy area, but again, they seem to have despawned, so I'll put another picture of them there on the screen for you now. But they were here, and this is where it was supposed to be. And there's also a letter here talking about finding Bigfoot and stuff like that. As you can see, loads and loads of human remains, and animal remains as well. There's a teddy bear, there's some human remains, and some dog food as well. Ah, yeah. Here there's a big pool of blood, and a hat, and more human remains. Okay, so, and then down here, this is where Bigfoot's cave is, supposedly. People have pointed out on the subreddit that it's possible that this isn't Bigfoot's main cave because it's far too small for Bigfoot, because he's a big guy and this is a small cave. But essentially, this is where you find Dansky, around where this pile of bones is here, actually. Strewn across the floor. There's plenty of human remains here. And there's also a buoy from a river or something, which is interesting, could be a clue. I don't know, perhaps, I'm not sure. And there's also a dead wolf in here as well, by the looks of it. So that's the main kind of story relevance to Bigfoot. That's pretty much the only mission, I think, that's related to the existence of Bigfoot. That does not mean that he's not here. So now we're going to be having a look for the different locations that are placed on the map to see if they're actually legitimate and if there are any clues there. Okay, so we're now travelling to one of the main places on the map in Dansky's cabin that seems to actually show some promising signs of Bigfoot. And it's this bit next to the lake here. There's a bit of enemy activity. Okay, so if you come to this region, there is what seems to be a crop circle, and you can actually see the crop circle on the map. This kind of greyed out area. And according to the map, or at least if the map is accurate, the picture taken of Bigfoot standing in a forest area looks like it's coming from this bit here. But if you come over here, it doesn't perfectly line up. At least I can't find anywhere that perfectly lines up with the picture taken that's put on Dansky's wall. But the interesting thing about this area is, of course, the crop circle. And people have tried, apparently, throwing bait into the centre to see if they can lure Bigfoot out, perhaps. But no one has had any success with that yet, and they just seem to get random creatures that aren't remotely connected to Bigfoot, like like a wolverine. So this seems like the kind of best place for some sort of sequence of events to be needed for Bigfoot to appear, due to the crop circle and all of that. But still, again, there's no evidence for him being here other than that picture. So there is a picture, one of the pictures does seem to show Bigfoot on this kind of stretch of river here, where it banks into the water. But again, I can't find any clues. There could be some, but I don't see any. And in the other picture for the same region, it seems to be taken from down here, maybe looking up there, but there's a lot less trees in it, so whether that's just an oversight by the developers or whether it's not actually a picture of this area, I don't know. But it just seems kind of similar looks-wise, but I've been up there, I couldn't see any evidence for him being there ever. Now, if you come to this region on the map just below Raptor Peak, just down here, there's another area where it looks like some sort of hunter was killed. Now, this isn't in the Whitetail Mountains region, which is where most of, if not all of the clues have been so far for Bigfoot, but it's possible that this was done by Bigfoot, being as it's in a quite mountainous area, and if not, I guess it could have been done by a bear or something other than that. So that could be the work of Bigfoot, or it could be the work of a bear, or it could be the work of another creature. You come up with your own theories. Okay, and finally, the last major clue I can find for the existence of Bigfoot is from a guy called Carbonmeister, who actually uploaded a video to YouTube saying Sasquatch trap found Easter egg hunt, and this is next to the Sacred Skies Lake, which is down here. So this is a thing he found in the video, and it's basically a big tub of meat, and it looks like someone's been left out for some bait. And then there's a tree with a watching area around it, with a poster on it that says Sasquatch Alert, with a picture that's been used on Dansky's massive poster in his house. And if you pop up here, you can see that someone has been sitting here with a camera ready to film something. Now, we're assuming that that something is a Sasquatch, because what else? Oh, well, that project is dead. What else would they be sitting there waiting for? So, that's pretty much all of the kind of evidence I can find for a Sasquatch at the moment. There's probably more out there, but of course, we won't have found it all yet, so just give it time and more evidence will come out. But yeah, for the moment, I'm going to leave this one here, guys. If you do find any more evidence, or if you think I was missing any that's already out, or if anything else happens, then please do keep me updated. But I'm going to leave it here. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to the Crunchy Dave. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, friends.